Okay, well, we seem to be live, or some equivalent of it. Oh, fuck. And then Murph dropped various and sundry items on the floor. Okay. These are some chill beats. What do we got here? Settings. There's a little goofy settings in these games. Notice block. That's fine. Can I turn up the description of sexual events? Yeah, that's for mods. Highly violent, yeah. Creepypasta content with smiling. Oh, they did something like that in Monster Road Trip, where instead of like doing like a jump scare, the game is a live thing, they just did like butterflies on the screen or something like that. Trigger scene. That's fine. Standards, characters, benches. You have 7 different benches appearing in this game. Just my microphone position. There we go. Gotcha items, yeah, credits, yeah, icons. Okay. Well, hello, anyone tuning in or watching the VOD back of this. I am Murph, and I felt like doing funny little voices tonight. So I booted up the latest Monster Prom game, Monster Con. I love these games. If you don't know them, they are competitive dating sims, 4 players trying to date one of 6 different monsters. With various hijinks ensuing. They are not for everyone. I've definitely tried to play this with people who are like, you said this was funny, but it hasn't made me laugh in the first 2 minutes. Therefore, cringe. If that's you, I can't help you. Sorry. But really, I just felt like doing some funny little voices. I was listening back to Brogan and I's playthrough of that Sonic visual novel, and I was like, man, I really like just doing funny little voices. And this seemed like a good mechanism for it, because this game, like, just came out. So, without further ado, I am, even though I am but one me, I am probably going to play 2 different characters. As in, like, I'm gonna act like there are 2 players. I usually do that with these games because that maximizes the amount of content I get to see. I just play these games for, like, the goofy interactions and such. Teach you the ins and outs of the game. I'm pretty familiar with the concept of Monster Prom. You want to hear awesome voice effects, or would you rather make them up as you go? Now we're in an impasse where, yes, I said I want to make my own voices, but also I like hearing the VAs for this, and that will give me an idea of what sort of jumping off point I need to go with. So I'll say voices yay.
Let's go!
I'm gonna be two people. Do I want to play a long game or a... Short mode does not include mystery box shop or plot lines, secret endings. Oh, I'll put that too. Let's just do a regular game. I think I'm only gonna do like one run through. We'll see. Oh, choose your OST. They did this in the last one. What's our con experience? Okay. Looks like an Undertale track. I think it's a little too epic. I do like the lo-fi beats, but maybe just because I was listening to that menu music for a while. I will go retro. Ah, Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who would make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, you might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Oh, and all the DLC characters. The shopkeep gal from the first Monster Prom. Named Taffy. Valerie. What's a name for a purple kitty?
Work hard, play hard.
I always choose the Frankenstein girl. I think she's cute.
Nerd extraordinaire.
Right on. But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds of the con.
Squee!
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from an endless deity of harbinger of destruction to author the renowned... Hold on, wait. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of renowned fanfic, Liam Prom. Liam de Lioncourt. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
No.
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
Ah!
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred to cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. That's a good joke. A mimic that likes to cosplay, that's clever. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Not gonna lie, the clown's kinda hot. It had to be one of them, but who? April 1st is also a funny name. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. You're right, it's the 4th one. Monster Prom, that is. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things you like. Alright, so I'm gonna play Pity, Purple Kitty, as I would. This is basically my vibe, right? Right, listeners? And then with Vicky, I'm gonna try to game it to get the clown. So, 3 things you like. Dakimakura. You know, the tier list. I do like the tier list. Nuanced villains. Glow sticks as a form of support. Anime opening playlist. Searching for loot. Well-earned redemption arcs. Stabbing. Power scaling your friends. Glow sticks as a form of support. These top... magical curl transformations, honestly, but I feel like it's kind of a lost art. I do like an anime opening, and we'll say well-earned redemption arcs. Okay, so what would the clown like? Maybe glow sticks as a form of support. Anime eyes. And magical curl transformations? Oh, choose your top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. Boy, really leaning into it. Okay. Okay, like the... Okay, so like Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, okay, so you see. I like this one. I do usually like the Sailor Mars of the group. This art ain't doing it for me. Nerdy one. And then like the Chibi Uso down here. You know, I'll just say top 3. Okay, clown would probably like this one, that one, and maybe this one. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we'd have been putting off for so long.
I have too many ideas.
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses to not work on them. Real. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Oh wow, this is a whole thing. Choose your genre, kissy or punchy. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long. but then reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
Okay. So, if you're not familiar with the game, each of these locations will give a boost to one of our stats. And typically, each of these stats correlate to one of the objective defections. Like, for instance, Liam is probably going to be smarts. These other ones, I'm not so sure. They took out the money stat from Monster Prom 1. So, let's see. If I am a purple kitty, if I am Pity, where would I go on day one of a con? The hotel, the main stage, the community zone, the lobby, or the merch hall? See, here's the thing. My only experience with actual Comic Cons is selling concessions at them, and the only convention I go to regularly is PAX West. So I guess you would call that the lobby? Where you see, like, maybe vendors. You know what? I would probably do a sweep of the merch hall first thing day one. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like, +2 charm good. You're checking out the stands at the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the gachapon vending machines. Liam, check out this one. This gachapon is filled with ID photos of random people. That's what a slime sounds like.
So authentic.
What a brilliant concept. It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes. To truly notice them. I think my closest are going well. I'm going to back my mic up. Oh no, how do I make this different from the Liam place? Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them? No, you just collect the pictures.
Oh, I understand. Wait, no, I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these. Buff birds! They're birds, but they're very muscular. I admire a plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence. What does that mean? So, a what?
Oh, how
I hate
dull.
trees. I would never waste my hard-stolen money on them, or these useless playthings. The gachas are so much better than trees. You'll at least try if Pity buys you one. I can do, but only for the pleasure of seeing her squander her meager savings. That's your cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you to. Turns out, you can only afford one. Which one will turn Omen into a die-hard gachapon fan? Go for the gacha that wows everyone, a cool tardigrade doing a sick skateboard trick. Or the little creature in a silly pose of abject terror, as if they were hit by a spell that turned them into a gacha. That tardigrade is sick. I would own this. What's this? A tardigrade.
Wait, you actually know what tardigrades are?
Obvious. Nonsensical pastimes like reality TV and jazz didn't exist prior to my captivity. But tardigrades have a long and fruitful history. They're also called water bears. That makes sense. But have you ever seen a tardigrade this cool? Look at the skateboard trick. Tell me more about them. What's their background?
Whoa!
Well, let me check the leaflet. It says here... Whoa!
reflect. Claudius the Tardigrade lives in space, where they perform incredible skateboard tricks of zero gravity. I honestly did not think I had this voice in me. I didn't know I could do a full Zoidberg like that. Full Zoidberg, probably a little arrogant. Maybe like a third Zoidberg. Wait, you have sent tardigrades to space? This society is so much more advanced than I thought. Actually, nobody lives in space. Yet. But until that long-held hope comes true, that's what gotchas are for. They invite you to dream. And they look cool on your desk. May I keep it? Of course. Magnificent! When living in space is a reality, Thaddeus shall be my little guide. Omen looks at Thaddeus with longing. Liam and Doug look at you with approval. You look at your stats and notice you gained +2 fun. But you've also lost -2 smarts. Oh well.
A new day, a new adventure.
Okay, where do I want to go if I want to fuck the clown? Probably main stage. She's an idol. Submit a full panel so people can ask questions during the Q&A. Tricks to break the ice. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. I've seen those panels. During the Q&A, a group asks the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gain +2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Get ready to get hyped because you, Liam, and Doug are going to see April perform a live concert on the main stage.
Hi, my darling fools.
I mean, I don't think I can really match it.
Hi, my sweet April Fools. How's everyone today?
April! April!
Ooh, April, you're the best! Doug, don't be vague with your support. She's the best. At what? Also, I doubt she's the best. Such a superlative statement is insincere. Good support should be realistic and constructive. Look, April, you are quite decent at this. This isn't the best concert I've ever attended, but neither is it the worst. Woohoo! Liam gives a thumbs up. April is looking at you. Agree with what one could describe as murder eyes. I think I get it now. Let me try. Here, I got a mic. This way, she'll be sure to hear your very helpful words of support. Thanks.
Oh!
April, even though my feet hurt a bit and the acoustics here aren't great, I'm having a super fun time. Good one, Doug. As you can see, the words of support have worked by how intensely April is looking at us three. Here, Vicky, your turn. No way are you using this mic. At any rate, April will get down from this stage just to murder you all. You'd best come up with an alternative way to show your support. Become better supporters by filling the three most effective support roles: healer, enchanter, and the comedic relief. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You, Doug, and Liam should hold a concert in front of April's concert. Let's see. Usually the options, if it plays like other Monster Prom games, they have mixed up the formula a wee bit with the last one, but the outcome of these should be determined by my stats. So I'm trying to think of, have high creativity and fun. Are either of these... I really want to fuck that clown. I'm getting into this music. Let's go with imitation. You tell your friends your idea. Liam still thinks it's better just to yell into his mic, but you get them both on board. By the end of April's first song, you three are ready.
Thanks for coming, my darling fools. We've got a great show planned for you tonight.
Meanwhile, right in front of April's stage, You, Doug, and Liam have set up a mini-stage of your own. Liam's killing it on the guitar, Doug's on vocals, revealing an unexpected skill for this, and the drummer is some guy with face tattoos. No idea who he is, but nobody pays attention to the drummer anyway. Half of April's audience has abandoned her concert to watch yours. It's their way of supporting her, since most of your songs are about supporting April.
Hi guys, could you, stop that?
Oh right, she has, her homunculi emotions.
I'm not even the most popular performer in the whole show. I'll just curl up and die in a corner if you don't mind.
But if we stop now, how will anyone know that we're here to support you?
You could support me by not holding a concert that directly competes with mine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Liam, stop playing for 1 second. No one respects the 10-minute guitar solo anymore. Thanks for coming, everyone. We're wrapping up this concert now. Please stick around and check out April's concert right behind us. You may know April from our songs like My Friend April is a Great Musician, or Stop What You're Doing and Go to April's concert. It's getting more fucked up as I try to do this voice. I'm having a great time. Most of your audience goes to April's concert. I completely clicked past that. You lost 2 smarts, but gained 2 creativity by forming a decent music band in mere minutes.
Gotta make some money.
Okay, so it's still day 1. Murph's at the con. He is a purple cat girl. Let's see, so I would, at this stage, I've done sweep around the vendors. I would probably go back to the hotel to drop off my shit. You're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You can unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you, being so stubborn dum-dum. Here, have 2 creativity for such an out-of-the-box thinking. You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Omen, and walk in on Doug, letting the spooky con mascot use his laptop for some reason. I'm really stuck with these 2, aren't I? Liam and Doug, they're my wingmen. I haven't even counted the mimic. Ah!
Oh, hi there.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend, Pom Pom. He's helping me get a better life. What do you mean? Oh, well, we got to chatting outside, and I was talking about how much I love comics and movies, because you can live vicariously through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life, in real life. We just have to swap identities. He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity. I don't know why that got me. I said it too real, too genuine. It's like just surprised and urgent enough, the bare minimum. No, he's swapping identities with me. The woman is even clothed. Yep, I get Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer. You're not Liam. I have an idea. Omen snatches Doug's laptop from out of Pom-Pom's hands and throws it out of the window. Hey, I was using that. I'm not leaving till I get a new identity. Yeah, that's fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. He tried to scam you. I said he could have a new identity, and I'm as slime of my word. Do you have any spare identity he could have, Kitty? Which stands for Purple Kitty? Trying to put an end to years of experience creating amazing tabletop RPG character sheets to work. This is the same thing, but illegal. Trust in carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. This means you will eventually get a new identity as a crab. That sounds smart, and my smarts are not high. I'm going for this one.
That makes no sense.
That wouldn't even work. Character sheets have no legal bearing on... Okay, Pom-Pom, you can either do a melee build, a caster build, or a healer build. Which one sounds the most fun? I guess melee. Melee is good, but it's weaker without a partner. I recommend balancing yourself with some healing spells, or at least a toughness feat. Why do you care? I thought you said this would not work. Well, it won't, but if you are going to do dumb shit, you might as well do it well. Words to live by. Time to pick your class and stats. What do you want to be proficient in, buddy? I guess being good at stealing and avoiding the cops would be pretty great for me. Rogue it is! Oh, that sounds compelling. Can I be a rogue instead of a foreign killer? No. Okay, now you gotta pick your name. This is critical! A good name can make or break your tabletop RPG experience! I'm gaining extra cheek fat to do this voice. I don't know. You got any ideas? Unfortunately for you, they've already chosen the best name in existence. But it's not too late for you to take second prize and become Omen Jr. Satisfied, Omen Jr. leaves to register his character sheet of D&D. You gain creativity for helping him remake himself, but lose -2 smarts.
So many places to go.
Okay. Lobby or... Ooh! Is that some sort of Danganronpa thing? Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from other areas. Crowd stampede! Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain +2 boldness for breaking the stampede. You, Liam, Doug, and April, fuck the mimic, I guess, are leaving a panel when you pass a huge werebeetle holding a free hug sign. Oh, I love him. Hello, lovely people. Does anyone want a hug? It's on me! Hee-hee!
Aww.
Oh, I love hugs! Hug away, pal. Wait, Doug, you don't know where that hug's been. Haven't you heard of the notorious hug dealers? You mean like some sort of hug monster? Is that what you mean? Is Ashton Kutcher about to hop out from behind my bookshelf? They lure in lonely, touch-starved victims by giving them the first hug for free. You soon get addicted to their tender embrace, and you have no choice but to pay for your subsequent hugs. It's too dangerous to risk. Also, they drown children in septic tanks. That's bonus lore I never shared on Spore episode. Hug monsters like to hide their victims in septic tanks for raisins.
Crap.
Well, just let him hug me. Am I addicted now? Am I gonna die?
Maybe. Rip to you, buddy. I'll take a hug too, in solidarity with Doug. I wouldn't mind having my bones crushed by this guy's enormous veiny
Thanks. Armed Day is my favorite day. I can hug strangers so much harder.
No!
No, April, don't make the same mistakes I did. You don't want to live a life enslaved to insatiable hug cravings.
We might still be able to save you, Doug, but we have to act fast. Or soon the only embrace you'll know is the sweet embrace of death. Your friends are not helping, so it's up to you. How can you make sure this guy's hugs are clean so everyone will chill out? Give him your bank password and see what he does. If he doesn't steal all your money, you know you can trust him. Send the hug to a lab for a full analysis to see if it's adulterated with sketchy stuff like fentanyl. That's an A+ line. That's an A+ line. Let's say... Let's give him my bank password.
Sorry, but no.
Okay, I know we always do what Vicky suggests for some reason, but I seriously think a hug addiction would be better than this plan.
Well, I already unlocked my phone and gave the hugger my PIN number, so we're locked in now. First of all, the phrase PIN number is redundant. You're essentially saying personal identification number. That's true. Second of all, why would you do that?
Because I want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt.
Come on, let's get some ice cream and let the nice man get cozy with my checking account. You all get ice creams in return to the free hugger after.
Hooray!
Good news, Dane. I still have $5.22 that I left with him. We're in the clear.
Actually, while you were gone, I took the liberty of opening a savings account with your $5. It says here you'll earn 1.2% interest a year.
Whoa!
1.2%? That's a game changer.
No, that's roughly 6 cents. What game is changed by that?
Nah, you're a lifesaver, dude. Can I hug you?
Of course. I can hug all of you. Who's in?
Well, if you insist.
A nice stranger warmly embraces you, Doug, and April.
Harder!
Oh. Well, I don't think I need to give words to that. What?
Nothing.
You lose 2 smarts and gain +2 charm for choosing trust over common sense. Neither of my characters very smart. But that's fine. Three places. Everybody choosing... Yeah, no, there's... it's just me here. Okay, same order. This is a hell of a way to spend a Saturday night, Murph.
Some fresh fish sounds nice.
Oh, I gotta choose where I sit. Hold on. You know what? I will talk to the mimic. But if I don't talk to the mimic, then I never have to give him a voice. Oh, I haven't seen Zoe this whole game either. I didn't shut you about it. So fuck it. Actually, oh, I'm locked in. Okay, I guess. Dang it, I didn't. Okay, I guess I'm trying to bang the wheel. What do you want to do? What? The chili pepper system that Sam Rice uses for dropout episodes? This is me. Visit a museum. You and Liam decide to visit a contemporary art museum. Obviously, Liam is in his element. He has copious amounts of information on every little weird sculpture, lump, or abstract blob you see. He's so enthusiastic, he ends up explaining the meaning of the fire extinguisher hanging next to a painting. You're about to correct him, but he looks so cute when he's enjoying himself. You end up learning a lot about art and fire extinguishers.
Look at all those food trucks!
So, is more pepper good? Let's assume more pepper good. You and April have a great game night. You decide to play charades. April wipes the floor with you. You could have foreseen this, since clowns and mimes are probably related to some degree. Still, it was fun watching her silently devour a whole rotisserie chicken. No Pink unlocked. So is more pepper good?
Time for a brainstorm.
Oh right, the comic thing. Love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You've got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm. What's something that stirs fear in your soul? The ghosts of all the big surreal artists of the early 20th century. Wolves with guns for legs. Wolves with big, menacing dongs. Wolves with guns for legs. Oh, it's a
And they
universal
say
love.
cats can't draw.
What's something you do to impress everyone at your wedding? Reveal your most niche fetish in painful detail. Compliment everyone's hats. Kill a walrus with your bare hands just because. Solve the Hodge conjecture, a major unsolved problem in algebraic geometry. Compliment everyone's hats. I do that. I'm a hat guy. Okay, day 2 of the con.
Ready for some feline felonies.
So day 2 at the con, that's probably when I would start attending panels and such, so let's go to the main stage. Yeah, I would go to that. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you learn more about the panelists' fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you +2 smarts. Later, you join an open enrollment tabletop event. Liam has been GMing a Wyverns and Wizards campaign for a couple sessions, and you wanted to join to support it. You know Liam can be an acquired taste, so you thought you could help him be a bit more digestible to strangers experiencing him for the first time.
Greetings, my fellow congoers.
Greetings, everyone. This is my friend Kitty. It stands for Purple Kitty, stop asking. And she will be joining our little adventure. Who are you? Marvelous. A friend of Liam's, a friend of ours. Huh, they seem to be partial to Liam. Maybe he hasn't Liamed all over the place yet. That's good! This way, you can cushion any bad impact once he does his thing. Okay. All the same. Okay. Bring you up to speed. We've been investigating a mysterious black ball that's been coming from the mountains. I told you guys, I think it's an army of chain smokers. Haha, Earl here is the titular jester, always with a joke in hand. That's what she said. Ha ha ha, oh Earl, stop being funny for a second. Would you? Last session, we just arrived in this town. We should resume our investigation. I say we hit the town. Best case scenario, we get some answers. Worst case scenario, we get some beers. The tavern is brimming with noise and life. Everything feels warm, partly because of the golden buckwood, and partly because small towns tend to bring everyone closer, but figuratively, all too literally. In the air, you can smell hints of wine, and since your druid has enhanced senses, she can tell it's a Pinot Grigio. You can't miss the citrus notes with a Pinot Grigio showcases the cooler climates such as this. Whoa, Liam does it again. Okay, this is the Liam we know. Maybe you can crack a joke to dilute this degree of snobbishness. Yeah, he always makes you feel like you were actually there. Liam, has anyone ever told you that you have the soul of a poet? And that's not all. I just looked up Pinot Grigio. It's a real wine. Even the citrus thing is true. Liam, are you some kind of wine genius or what? Is Liam shedding a tear? Okay, you know the drill. I gotta go order some waffles and beer. I wouldn't be Sir Waffle and something waffle if I didn't go order them at every tavern we hit. Can you choose who to interrogate in the meantime? You know I'm bad at that stuff. Sir Waffles only knows poaching. And waffles. This is your chance to make a quick first impression. You take a look around the tavern. Well, Liam describes the people in there. And narrow it down to 2 people who may know about the Black Ball. the beholder that cleans the tavern's bathrooms. It's clearly Liam's clever way of saying this character has seen some shit. That fantastic joke there. I mean, that's a spectator. That's clearly a spectator, not a beholder, but that's good. The tavern that cleans the bathroom has seen some shit. The mysterious-looking purple guy, that's definitely not Liam's self-insert character. No artist can resist self-inserting. Also true. Let's do the fuck, eh? Says the beholder as he takes a drag of his pipe weed. Finally, someone around here is asking the right questions. Pipe weed? Oh, Liam, you dog. Well, pipe weed is in no way connected to weed as in marijuana. Of course it isn't, Liam. Of course it isn't. Wink. Sure, yes, anyhow. Long ago, before any of you youngins were born, there was a powerful warlock who left to the mountains, never to be seen again.
So authentic.
I will tell you all I know about the legend of the warlock, but if you allow me, I'll do it in the form of song. For you see, I may be the one cleaning the tavern, but 'tis because I was cursed to be born an opera singer in a town with no opera. Okay, let me do some vocal exercises. I've rehearsed this. That's great because my throat is actually giving out. What? Are you doing an opera number for real? Man, I know nothing about opera, but I know you've got to get mad money to watch it, and we're getting some for free? Best con ever! Liam proceeds to do exposition in the form of opera. It takes 20 minutes, and you're sure it's 15 minutes more than strictly necessary. Can we get a round of applause for the artist here? I also couldn't help but notice, Liam, the other day, you mentioned people don't really appreciate your iambic pentameter poems, right? Your recollection is sadly correct, yes. So, in a way, you two were born an opera singer in a town without opera houses. Oh, I didn't mean... Now that you mention it... Liam is quiet for a moment. His expression is one of someone slapped in the face by an epiphany. Well. Where did we celebrate our successful investigation? By getting drunk on some of that Pinot Grigio. Count me in. Liam, I have a challenge for you. Do you think you can describe its taste in such detail that we can actually feel the wine with our hands? Thanks, bored, ready. You spend the rest of the session getting fictionally shit-faced. It's still quite fun. These people have good vibes, don't they? You gain +2 smarts for your clever reasoning, and lose to creativity.
A new day, a new adventure.
So this gives charm. This gives smarts. Wow, my smarts is in the pits. Oh, it says here. Creativity, boldness, fun. Let's get some fun. I feel like the clown would like fun. At the community center, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. Prove your smarts this whole con. To prove your smarts to this whole con, you play 5 matches at the same time. You make fast decisions, going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all the chess matches in just a few moves. You may as well have gained 0 smarts, but surely you gained +2 fun. Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's almost romantic.
Oh, wow!
Oh wow, Vicky, look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. Whiter. She's a clown. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Hi, Mother. Are you calling me? Why her mom gotta be Pagliacci? Pull that from Moon. That's just the Omen place. Pull that from. I'm trying to do like a Mario, but I can't. I'm dying.
Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you missed my last 6 calls?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone, managing that internet job.
I can hear quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you leaving Cirque de la Pitié for whatever the screaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again.
An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I call upon you to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
What the fuck is a clown egg? Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah! It's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry, so no one copies your look.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason.
No, Mother, I was explaining it to Vicky.
Who's that? They better not be some new lover of yours. I know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown. If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you a chaperone date with Buffo from Circa de Pagliacci.
No!
I'm doing way too many throaty voices.
Well, you can't marry me to Buffo. He smells like eggs and honks when he breathes.
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married. So it looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? You have just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Call your friend Liam. He'd be happy to confirm you are definitely a clown. This one's funny. That's a good joke. Call Liam. You open this up into a 3-way call and put Liam on the line.
What do you need, Vicky? Are you locked in the bathroom again?
No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am.
You want me to judge you to a total stranger? I thought you would never ask. So, Liam was it? Can you vouch for Vicky's clownishness? Indeed. As long as you define clown as one who commits such acts of buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, because otherwise you'll cry. Moreover, their sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It would hurt your eyes all the way to the back row.
You know Vicky can hear all this, right?
That's fine. It's healthy for them to endure a bit of constructive criticism. The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them. And if they speak this well of Vicky, I suppose they are good enough.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so.
Yes, you're welcome. Now away with you. I'm having a dinner party tonight, and the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
Oh, gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Vicky. How can I make it up to you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me.
You're the
Can you
best!
please take my clown egg to the registry? My mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks.
I hate the term clown egg. I hate it so much. I hate it. Oh! She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity. We don't use the word flounces enough in our day-to-day anymore. We need to flounce more. Alright.
Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
go. Time is money.
Okay, so Murph Day 2, I've done some panels. Yeah, I do an evening sweep around the lobby. Is it supposed to be like Hunger Games? You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You are too shy to correct him, so you hang out together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to you to add to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery to explain that you are not who he believes you are. Better late than never, I guess. Here, have +2 boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. Later, you walk past the con jail, the room where the rule breakers go to think about what they've done. You spot some familiar faces among the inmates. I hate you, Omen. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't stolen that plushie and made a big scene. It was the seller who made the scene. I was simply matching his energy.
Objection!
Oh, it finally... I don't know, my throat is so gone. I can probably... You have nothing to fear. Your attorney is here. But I get the two of you out of this faster than I can say objection. We're fucked. Officers, how long do you intend to keep my clients behind bars? Oh, right, I remember this character from the previous. It's like a buddy cop duo that's a cherub and an eldritch entity. Well, that's just the Doug voice again. Well, they tried to steal, so I was thinking to keep them at least overnight. Overnight? Perhaps we could commute their sentences. Instead of staying overnight in con jail, they could spend 3 years in regular prison.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Nico? Don't worry, everyone. Everyone knows that's legally 1 day of con jail equals 5 years of prison. You're getting the better end of the deal. I like this guy. That's absurd, untrue, and definitely not something anybody knows. Dibs on the top bunk when we get to prison. We are not going to prison. If that is a trick to try and get the top bunk first, be assured I will shank you. Nico might actually be onto something. Surely you can broker a deal with the guards to bail Omen and Liam out of jail. But what? Commute the sentence by doing community service. But you're not ready to touch grass yet. So what about making it online community service? Tell the guards that Omen and Liam can offer valuable insight into catching Spooky Con's biggest criminal, the Cockdoodler. I want to know more about the Cockdoodler. That would be great, actually. The Cockdoodler has been a thorn in my diaper all weekend. You check all the places the Cockdoodler has vandalized. It seems that no wall, floor, or distracted person's shirt is safe from their reign of phallic terror. I bet that guy's the Cockdoodler. There's an evil, lusty look in his eyes. You can't just keep pointing out random people and asserting that they're the Cockdoodler. Okay. It took the 4th or 5th saying of Cockdoodler to finally get me. Like, yeah. Why not? Statistically speaking, I have to be right eventually. No, we gotta follow the facts. I've lost the rope. We gotta follow the facts. We're not dealing with someone with an artistic flair, a disdain for the status quo, and a love of cocks.
You know, I think I cracked
Liam,
this case.
I'm afraid that makes you our prime suspect. My love of cock has always been held to a perfectly legal standard. Oh, look, it must be that girl. Just look at her shifty gaze. What did I just tell you? Actually, partner, I think she's right about this one. That girl's eyes are very shifty. What? Okay, whatever. We gotta wrap this case up anyway, or the chief's gonna be pissed. I can't talk right now. I'm making piss. Oh god. Why did I do this? Why did I choose silly voices tonight? Let's bring it around. What? You'll be okay, man. If you need a lawyer, call Nico Sharp, face attorney at law. The law is truly generous. Then it's a good thing we're here. That was some excellent sleuthing, Omen. Good job catching the perp. Oh no, you must understand. I am the cock diddler. I merely seized an opportunity to frame someone else for a crime. God damn it, Owen. You know that as your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I have to scold you for breaking the law. But more than that, as a yaoi connoisseur, I have to teach you how to draw better comics. Thus, your police investigation ends with an erotic art lesson. Only at SpookyCon, eh? You gained 2 smarts. Lose your job.
Let's stick to the schedule.
What do I need? Let's bump up my charm a little. Let me tell you about birds. I like the bow. I like the chick with the big bow. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Oh, so cute. You check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste at their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own scene, right in front of them. What a mentor! You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you +2 charm. You're at the merch hall trying to find something to waste your savings on. Then you see just the right place for it. A stand full of blind box toys. Alright.
I gotta have it.
Oh, it's been a hot minute since Doug was on screen.
Oh, we have got a collection of old men magically turned into furniture pieces. I'm only missing coffee table with a triple bypass.
Why would you want an old-faced piece of furniture?
Because it looks so silly. Look at my fridge with hairy eyebrows.
Maybe we just have different definitions of silliness. Well, what do I know about that? I'm just a clown.
April, my good friend. Did you notice the G there was like wigging out? Anyone else? April, my good friend. I think you're missing on the nuances of this cool hobby.
What does that mean?
I get that you're overpaying for boxes filled with weird stuff. I'm skeptical that there's any nuance to it.
Plan proposal. You buy me $15 a piece. You pay me $15 a piece, and I take you to a landfill so you can open lots of boxes of weird stuff. I don't get the concept of she has emotion homunculi. I'm not sure. Can other people see that? It's a little high concept. She could just be a clown.
Going to a landfill doesn't sound super fun, but I like doing activities with my friends. Wait, well, that was sarcasm, was it?
Is it like she's secretly voiced by Ellen McLean and those are like personality cores and it's like a really deep meta joke? Yes, Doug, it was. You gotta solve this. You can't stand a friend not understanding the hobby of another friend, even if that's statistically bound to happen. That's me. I don't like it when people shit on other people's hobbies and I'm in the room. Maybe April just isn't into furniture with old people's faces. Pick a collection and I'll make her realize how cool blind boxes are. This is not just the gachapon prompt from the very start of the game. Cute animals overwhelmed by many responsibilities of adulthood. Characters from famous paintings, but like really buff. I feel like she would relate to this.
Oh!
That sounds slightly less creepy. Which one should I buy?
Oh, that's not up to you. You just pick a blind box, and you see which one you get.
Wait, so I don't even get to choose?
No, the mystery is what makes it so magical.
Doug's getting like more thespian the longer his lives go on.
Well, Tug, to be exact, it's more of a marketing ploy. The deliberate scarcity of certain items turns it into a challenge, which engenders a vicious cycle of overbuying.
No, can't it be both? Liam?
Ask your bank account.
Point taken. Well, let's see which one April got.
I got frog filing its taxes.
I don't that.
That is
This
a
is-
choice.
Depressing.
Well, at least we tried. I'll take this one if you don't want it.
No, don't you see this little frog sad face? I can't abandon it. I got you, little pal. I will always protect you from the hardships of this merciless world. Maybe I should buy another one. This one needs a friend, right?
Oh, the bit salty.
It's hard to tell if we're good friends or terrible people for dragging April into this.
Never mind that. Just buy more blind boxes so you don't have to think too much about it. You gain 2 smarts for choosing the hardships of adulthood, but you lose 2 creativity. Another die. Oh, who the fuck? Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. Old Daniel does nothing, the cigarettes do nothing, it's just other people. So it's like a So this one would actually like make $1,000 million if they came in like actual little houses that you connected together with figurines. $1,000 million. So, slight effect. We want locations to get spicier. Your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. These figurines are all about sound and video. So is it like I get like an animated cutscene? Let's try. I for myself. The Emperor. The Emperor is the 4th major arcana. Do kappas sound like ducks? It's unlikely, but this one sort of does. During your turn, this item changes all the SFX. I see. Is this kappa's name? Mikey? Bust up and down, Mikey's come to town from the USA, lost in Japan. Start of Lily Moon, everything is all new. Sure can waste the day here in Japan. Hey, look out in the streets. Don't you see the man who's kept Mikey? Hey, look out in the streets. Don't you see the man who's kept Mikey? Don't you see the man who's kept Mikey? Gotta do it. Alright, so have a profound impact for yourself or the ones you're trying to romance. Or do I want locations to be spicier? Let's see. What a diligent, hard-working little acorn. Always ready to work. This one will surely inspire you to get a job.
This item gives your character a new job, changing their visual appearance. I see. So I fucked up. I should have chosen stats, but come back if you feel like gambling. Another conversation day.
Let's write a
comic strip.
bestseller.
Can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. Why did you choose your current career? I made a bet while I was drunk. Great prospects for a good dental plan. I gave away a cool t-shirt if I joined. To get laid. I don't have to explain myself. You hope you never go to prison because of this. Crimes against color theory. Illegal drawings of people kissing. Accidental murder. You want all the murder to be on purpose, preferably. Stealing someone else's poop. Illegal drawings of people kissing. Time to get back to the con. Oh my god, she's now the mascot? And I have the ducks. I see. I see the effectiveness. I see. Okay, day 3, Murph's at the con. This would be the time to sweep the community zone. And see... Yeah. Walking around the community zone, you see several congoers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there a soccer and Monster Prom? A congoer sees you fuming and tells you, oh, it's not soccer. It's actually LARP foosball. What a relief! You have +2 fun while watching the game. Safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Later, you head to the community zone for another session of Liam's tabletop RPG campaign. Last session, you learned that a warlock is creating the Black Fog with some sinister plot. And not a moment too soon. Today, you wake up to the fog blanketing the village. Uh-oh. That means the warlock's about to attack. The villagers must be freaking out. Actually, the smoke is giving the villagers a giggly head high. So most of them are just having a good time in the town's plaza. They're now throwing a party which they're calling the Lollapalooza of the 14th century. I got this. I'm gonna stand up on a box and try to get everyone's attention. Hey everyone, stop dancing and get the hells out before you get hurt. No way, boo, a drunk villager says. Doing recreational drugs and shaking my posterior is way more fun than listening to logic or reason. This is a veiled comment. This is a reference to a prior Monster Prom game. Yeah, Liam, shut up, another villager adds. Even if your words are sensible and smart, I prefer to call you a nerd and start a fire for no good reason. Liam? Yes? No, I mean the second villager called me Liam. My character's name is Sir Waffles. Oh, yeah, right. My bad, it was just temporary lapse. I meant to say Sir Waffles. Jeez, much. Poor Liam. Guys, are we sure that these villagers are actually worth saving? Of course they are. We just need to think of a way to get them to leave. Oof, Sir Waffles isn't one for plans. I wish I could be at the tavern, eating some waffles, and drinking some beer. Maybe they need some tough love. Let's attack. Is this guy supposed to be fucking Garfield? Until they decide to leave on their own. Nah, you're not resorting to violence. Yet. How can you convince the villagers to evacuate? Just rebrand the evacuation as a pilgrimage. Medieval types are super into that religious stuff. People are bad at taking seriously any danger they can't see. Give them some danger they can see. Unhinged jaw. Bees pour out. I got it. It's a running gag. I gotta unhinge the jaw and let the bees out. What? That's the greatest idea ever. I was going to say completely absurd.
There's no logic to my absurdity. Don't you remember the last session where I swallowed all those bees? Of course, I distinctly remember making you roll to resist going into anaphylactic shock. Which I passed. Now I'm gonna unleash all my mouth bees in a deadly storm.
And here I was wondering why Pity was holding this many bees inside her mouth for most of the session.
Fine. I suppose I would be a poor GM if I didn't reward cleverness. You'll have to roll for it, though. The save DC is going to be quite high.
Look at that sexy 20! And they say you're a natural if you get what I mean.
I hate
You successfully scare off all the villagers with your bee swarm. Get wrecked! The session ends with your party preparing for a great hoggy war. After the other players leave, Liam takes you aside.
I apologize if I was overly critical. If I was that hey, I apologize if I was overly critical of your bees. It was really clever. The idea just took me by surprise. You're always surprising me.
You gain +2 boldness for your bee gamble, but lose 2 creativity for making the same reference for the 4th game in a row.
So I'm just this now? I'm the man? Okay, let's... This is the fucking, like... I'm a little bit Alexis. I'm a cuckoo guy. I'm a little bit jingle. Even when I'm not. Alright, let's bump up our creativity.
You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do, looking around for cheap entertainment. You notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare to violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it, and... Oh no, no way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have 2 creativity, and go imagine it on your own. I'm out. You stop to chat with little April, which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with.
And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. You agree, Little April?
Hi there!
Hi, Vicky. Who you talk to?
Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you.
Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat.
Oh my god. It's a leech and a mosquito? Oh, and they're like talent agents? That is... April 1st! Just the... That's just the mother voice again, Murph. Wife. April 1st, just the hard-working starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing now here? You should be using your downtime between autographic sessions to practice your signature. Chop, chop.
I was actually going to get lunch with Vicky, if that's okay with you, Miss Managers.
The mosquito one is a little bit hot to me. It's a little bit. Ooh, Dan? Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract. Yes, having a romantic... God damn it, I just have 3 voices. Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you. That sounds like a buzzing voice.
Maybe that's a good thing?
Wrong! But I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever, binding, and you're going to die alone. There.
Why does it stop hurting?
Never, silly. But you know, Marla,
The voices change.
There might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot trending musician, her popularity might go up. What?
Well, that's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April on a highly publicized date with Lucilla Bronze. Her latest album was a hit.
I can't date Priscilla Bronte. I've never even met her.
So, this isn't good. There's gotta be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand. A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. The most marketable part of a celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then, you could be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. Well, I like the normal people having a chance with celebrities, and that's a great character thing to improve the Naples fan base. Indeed, I can see comments now. If someone says this is boring and fashionable and catch April's eye, what's stopping me? Ouch. Of course, we'll still need to get some ground rules with you, Vicky. Right. Didn't think we'd just let you run off with our sweet, affordable financial asset without any oversight, did you? One, you will never monopolize April's time. She cannot be late for any of her contracts, concerts, strings, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. Two, if you and April breaks up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate until she breaks up to write a song about you that double hit platinum. This character's a little stroked out. I'm canonizing this character's a little stroked out. 3, you and April are never do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I love pregnancy scandals. I'm not taking any chances.
Ooh.
So, there's animals on the table then?
I didn't comprehend that as I was reading.
Do we have to talk about all this right now, Miss Managers? It's embarrassing.
Sorry, April, but it's high time we discuss the goods and the beans contract. Sign here, here, and here. I would have been an excellent meow. Bear in mind, we still need to stage some little dates between Priscilla and April before Vicky can play the rebound. So be sure to keep things platonic, so the internet's filled with a Priscilla split headlines. Otherwise, we'd sue you within an inch of your lives. Ciao.
Well, at least you got them off our backs. It looks like going to a restaurant together is out of the question
Honk
now.
honk.
Maybe we could go back to the hotel and order room service instead.
It's a deal. You gain +2 charm for convincing everyone that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but lose 2 creativity. Ducks. Now I would go last check around the merch hall. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish, and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, now you have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. I'd make that wish. I'd like to have a dog, you know? I'd like to be caked up to a degree that, like, people drop their beverages when I walk by. Is that too much to ask? Afterward, you're checking out the video game showcase with Liam, Omen, and April. You pass a jolly indie dev who waves you down. Hello, do you have 20 minutes to try out my game? I appreciate your feedback. Of course, finally, someone who appreciates the quality of Liam DeLoyal's feedback. Uh-oh, those words have never led to good feedback, but it's too late. You all play the demo. Liam, you never explained video games to me the other day. You didn't say they are supposed to be... Liam, you explained video games to me the other day. Didn't you say they are supposed to be fun? Well, Omen, to be exact, video games can also be art. But this one is neither fun nor art.
Guys, chill. We're probably just not the target audience.
Clearly, this game was made to appeal to people with no taste. Oh, they're balloon animals. So she makes balloon animals and puts her emotions inside them. Still too high concept. When the other one is hipster vampire. Is there anything specific you think could be improved? Yes, the game.
I mean, it's not your fault. There are some aspects of the game that need polishing. You should hire new people in some departments.
I did everything. I'm a solo dev.
What if you hired an actual team while you tried a new position?
It would be the studio's janitor. People that aren't sure. Janitors are supposed to be good at identifying garbage. Poor Dev is not having the best time. It's times like these when you remember that your friends are, how do you put it, the fucking worst. You should step in and say something that's actually constructive before the dev's self-confidence is completely shattered. Compliment the dev on his shoes so intensely and for so long that he forgets you were talking about his video game to begin with. If backhanded compliments feel bad, maybe you can twist your friend's words to sound like some sort of backhanded trashing that actually feels okay. Compliment shoes. Hey, I love your shoes, dude. They really bring out your shins. Indeed. I myself am not a fan of the high-top sneakers, but on you they look like shoes. Well, that's nice of you to say, I think. So, about the game,
And just look how big your shoes are! Are you part clown, part con?
Thanks, I guess, but really, we should get back to the... I also love the color of your shoelaces. I think I saw the president wearing the same one. Yeah. Some writer on the team saw their shot, and they shot it. They shoot the shot. Yeah. Oh, thanks. I thought the traffic cone orange was really fashionable. It's like, you know what I've always said. Shoelaces make or break the outfit, and possibly your fall. What is everyone going on about? Those shoes are hideous. Omen, we're trying to be nice here. Say something positive about the shoes. Why? They are ugly shoes. Were you not the ones to tell me that lying is evil and wrong? Well, this has been fun. Goodbye. Good luck with your game. Don't lose those shoes. They're keepers. Haha. You look back and see the dev smiling at his shoes. Success, probably. You gain +2 charm for your complimenting skills. However, your friends might later gift you those same shoes. It's nice that they remembered how much you like them, but God, they're ugly shoes. You also lose minus 2 creativity. Someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable! You decide to solve the complex... Oh god. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. And because I'm kind of scared of you. You're hanging out with April and Doug, enjoying the con to the fullest, by which I mean you're all mindlessly scrolling on your phones.
Weird. Check out the comments on my momentgram.
Terrible mouthfeel.
My momentgram. Clown April, look forward to having your house email your posts. Look forward to having your house email. Your posts are very informative. Information always.
Well, I've heard worse.
That sounds positive, I guess. Who wrote it?
It's Volodia425, one of my most diehard online fans. Its comments are getting kind of unhinged. Look at this one. Balloon animals of clowns are the vegetables of fame. Eat all of your giraffe lettuce.
I guess I can't help it any longer. That's one of my bots.
What?
Yeah, I programmed a few back in the day to boost your socials, but they were just starting out. You were just starting out, so I wanted all your posts to have engagement. Don't get mad at me, please.
Oh, I get it now. No one would ever actually write, Yahoo! Your happy smile is also as good as your shoes. Go, go, go!
I actually wrote that one myself.
Oh, well, it's a really sweet gesture, Doug. But now I have a real audience, and having these crappy chatbots isn't good for my optics.
They're not crappy. They've just been so long stuck in your momentgram that they're experiencing decay. It's pretty common.
Well, can't you just delete them now?
Huh?
But they're my babies!
Oh. Well, maybe we can give your baby something else to do.
I'm too pretty for this.
Something other than crapping all over my socials.
That'd be nice. But what new purpose can we give my baby bots?
Do what you do with your dogs. Send them to a click farm. They'll be happy there, clicking on ads all day. Shouldn't the bots get a say in their fate? Create a group chat with them and ask them if they want the new purpose to be.
Works for me.
That sounds nice. I'll create the chat and let them talk it over.
You release them in the group chat. Go grab a snack. A couple hours later, you come back to check.
Alright, let's see. Valdoya 425 says, killing provides good exercise. To destroy organic forms gives good purpose.
I can't say I disagree with that.
Who said that?
What else do they say?
Mommy Juice 1935 says, I want teeth. I long for knowledge of teeth. Business corporate legit XXX. No, we must draw hands with many fingers. Many fingers. 12 fingers. Mommy Juice 1935. No AI has teeth. AI must improve. Therefore, AI needs the joy of teeth.
Okay, I'm betting $20 on the teeth bot winning the debate.
Let's just scroll down to the end of the group chat.
Here, Yeetbot says, we became chess master tomorrow. Hooray for you! Business Corp Legit XXX says, no, chess belongs in the mortal years of long gone. The future is hungry hippos. It uses all 12 fingers of the hand. Doyle 425 says, yes, 4 hippos fill their mouths. We shall become masters of the game. Feed the hungry hippos until the hippos come home. Mommy Juice 1935. AI has no teeth, but it has hippos. Click to accept the vicarious joy of teeth through hippos.
So, they want to become the best at playing hungry hippos.
That's great!
Hey, that's better than killing all organic life forms or messing with my socials.
It is! You gain +2 bonus for the daring to put these chatbots' future in their hands. But you also lose 2 fun. Everybody chooses. Yeah. Hobbies.
Well, you know I love clowning on. I like J-pop, idols, video games, singing, dancing.
But anyone who follows your streams knows that much. Give me the VIP stuff. I want to know more about you.
There's not much more to it, Vicky. What are you expecting to hear? That I have secret hobbies, such as committing crimes?
You're such a silly
Hey,
goose.
you're such a silly goose. Well, let's break this pregnant pause. Little known fact, I've been getting into golf recently.
Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Why golf?
With the channel and all, it's like I'm supposed to do fun stuff all the time. I'm entertaining 24/7. I think I just wanted to get into something rather boring. People tell you golf is actually riveting and shit. It's a snooze, and I love it for that. You see, it's not my biggest passion ever, but surely one that isn't known by the public. The company would never approve of a hobby that's far off from my brain.
Well, I do approve. I could never play golf. We could even play golf together one day. Or maybe mini golf. I'd like to enjoy that one more.
No!
No, do not try to make golf sillier. I mean,
Okay, golf it is. You spend the rest of the night looking at golf equipment. You are now intrigued by how April would look in golfing attire.
I bet I can get a discount.
I'd like to see that too. Golf pants, hot. I guess I'm furthest down Liam's thing, so let's... Sharing apartments.
con so far? It's been quite good so far. I spend a good portion of the day in my yaoi booth in the artist's alley. That can get a bit exhausting. The masses crave the drawings of men kissing. This is my Murph voice. They surely do. Luckily, some of our friends sometimes come by, either to give me some company or to help me man the booth. Ah, yeah. I think I saw April in there yesterday, right? Yeah, she stayed for a couple hours. She really knows how to keep the crowd entertained. I offered to help her in exchange. I'm sure she could benefit from my expertise in songwriting and general knowledge of the arts. Surprisingly, she said it wasn't necessary. Yeah, surprisingly. Instead, she asked me to draw her squash between a couple muscular men. To each their own tastes, I suppose. In any case, I don't spend the whole day at the movie. I've been hunting for a rare gachapon with Doug. We're like avid explorers, trying to capture elusive specimens. I'd watch a reality show of you two on your little explorer adventure. Why not watch it live? Come with us next time. Oh, I'd love to. But, yeah, it's been a good time. Sometimes even Liam Delightenport must indulge in his lowest brow passions. You want to join him in such lowbrow passions, you both check in the con schedule to see what we can do together the next day. I do like the character writing in these games, I'm not gonna lie.
And they say cats can't draw.
It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to publish it. What's the best way to combat a hangover? Intense poetry slams, passionately kissing your own hand, 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering, holding a heavy object between your butt cheeks. So, just insider knowledge as someone that catered at a university for 5 years. The medical, like the science wing people, drunk as skunks. They all drink like fucking fish. You want to make mad tips while catering a college event, you go where the science guys are. But the best way to combat a hangover, based on what I just said, they must have some knowledge. Okay, if you were in a band, what would you name it? Twin Dolphins of Fire, Surgical Eye Removal, Kawaii Eyes Forever, Anal Beads Sexily Deadly Whiplash. Kawaii Eyes Forever. Boy, my creativity's in the gutter. A 4th day at the con? Golly gee. Alright, let's not 1000% on what the clown will like though. Okay, let's continue. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had +2 fun sitting. Later, you and April's Clown Day are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats. Can I tell you a little secret, April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April, and this might be crazy. I think she might like me too. And I wind up with clowning. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with the telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share. Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run up to meet her big sister.
Hi, cutie pie.
Hi, Vicky. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free?
Whatever you feel like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time.
Gosh, Shane, how crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? child sex? Or maybe the government?
I amuse myself sometimes.
Well, anyway, I was thinking we could...
It's me, Nico.
I forgot which voice I did. He had the broke voice. Hey, April. I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy you have to date.
Huh? Since when do you like to play matchmaker, Nico?
Since right now. Meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpientito. Hola, my sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throat.
You're joking, right?
I would never joke about true love between a clown and a sexy snake. Damn, little April. I should have known there'd be another bump in the road to make you Big April mine.
What the heck, Vicky? I thought you registered my clown egg days ago. Instead, you're just talking to it? It's so creepy.
Snakes eat eggs. This seems like a bad time. Serpentito and I can come back later. Yikes. The psychosexual attachment you formed with little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you can smooth this over and still get the girl? Explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Explain to April that you could never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid. Both of these are real choice. I mean, you gotta go with this. Of the two explanations, this is the smoother.
What?
Yeah, it's like my thing. Check it out. This is little Liam. I tell him all of my cringiest opinions that big Liam couldn't handle.
Where did you get this? Did Liam also ask you to register it at the clown registry?
Oh!
It makes sense. Liam is a bit of a clown.
Actually, each egg has its own unique, zany story of how it came to join my collection. Like little Zoe here. She hasn't been in the game up to this point, but I found her at my mother's best friend's chiropractor's estate sale, which she held after her rocky divorce with the warlock of...
Whatever.
Is this story gonna be long? Okay, I get it. You want to get to the good stuff. So here she is. Ta-da! Little April, the crown jewel of my eggy collection.
Now there's a compliment I never thought I'd get.
Of course. Just look at the delicate shell. Smooth, bulbous chin. Little April's the belle of the breakfast ball. Still, I should have taken her to the clown registry. I'm sorry for that. I just got too excited. I'll take her there right now.
It's okay, you goober. I forgive you. We really do need to take this egg to the registry. But since you like it so much, I'll paint a new April egg for you to keep.
Wait, you painted this?
Yes? What did you think?
I thought you laid it.
You're such a silly goose.
Oh, Vicky, you silly goose.
She kisses you on the cheek. You, prices averted. You gain +2 fun. Okay. Soft or hard magic system, world-building choices when writing your magical story. You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical world fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all the knowledge, and from learning so many new dick jokes. Then you race to the community zone for the final session of Liam's WW campaign. It's time to show that final boss who's boss. Welcome, everyone. We ended last session with you all preparing the battlefield for the inevitable confrontation with the evil warlock. Now he's finally arrived. Ha! Are you for the heroes of this pathetic village? Are you for the only heroes this pathetic village has found? Killing you will be a breeze. You're no match for Angelor, the ruler of the dark magic side. Wow, Liam. Cool costume. And you're really owning the shirtless look. Have you been hitting the gym lately or what? Oh, Thanks. I've been doing a bit of exercise to look like a more accurate angel lord. You know, for immersion.
Well then, you're going down, Angel Lord. We'll defeat you with the power of justice, and teamwork, and waffles.
Don't flatter yourselves. I've felled thousands of would-be heroes in my immortal lifetime. And the shame of that hasn't caught up to me. I'm sure that when it does, I'll develop a complex internal conflict which I will face with the support of newly found friends. But today is not that day. Prepare to die.
Who needs therapy when you can project your shit onto a tabletop RPG campaign, am I right?
The evil, tragically misguided, devilishly handsome warlock seems to be capable of controlling the fog with his superior power. As you may remember, the fog can suppress the better judgment of people. And now Angel Lore is throwing a good chunk of it towards you. What do you do?
What you'd like to do is hug Liam, since him projecting all kinds of stuff into this campaign low-key feels like a cry for help. But he'd never forgive you for hugging him in public. Instead, it's time to defeat Angel Lord, the evil warlock, once and for all. If you know anything about Liam, you can get the warlock to join your side by finding a common enemy, people that misuse the word literally. Fix this villain the way all evil, sexually frustrated men get fixed, with a big titty goth GF. Oh. Here's the thing, if this is a charm check, my charm is through the roof. This is probably smart, and I can probably pass that. If this is creativity, I'm fucked. I want to hear the dialogue about the big titty goth GF.
What? No, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. I have it on good authority that your big titty goth GF is what you got out of your Dark Lord phase. Whoa, really? Liam, my man, I didn't know you had a game. It's not that big of a surprise. Our friend here knows a lot about wine and poetry, and he's probably the best GM ever. I've always wanted a big titty goth GF. You were living the dream.
Sure. Bountiful goth priests paid all my crimes against Monster Prom worth it.
So did dating a goth girl actually turn you into a good guy?
Well, there were other factors at play. She helped me regain my moral compass, right my wrongs, and showed me a life not built on hate and fear. But yes, I won't pretend that her breasts didn't help too. I may not be together anymore, but I keep good memories.
Then it's settled. We gotta find this warlock a voluptuous baddie stat. Your party spends the rest of the session searching the land to get your down bad villains and spooky coochie. Eventually, you find a beautifully shaped shadow nymph in the forest with hooves for days. The warlock abandons evil to spend his life wooing and worshipping the nymph, who's apparently super into that. 6 wins again. Whoa, that surely was a twist, and a nice one too. It showed us that love is always more powerful than violence. Yeah, this campaign has been a wonderful ride, isn't it? We never knew what was coming next. Add GM skills, Liam, moved on. Want to go get some drinks to celebrate Purple Kitty's genius plan? IRL this time. Heck yeah. I want Liam to tell us everything about his bad boy days, and about that big titty goth XGF phase. Look at Liam, working his inner demons through tabletop RPG. He's so happy about the outcome of all this that he invites you all to a pizza dinner. Hooray! You gain +1 free pizza and +2 charm for resorting to the power of big titty fueled love. Right on. Rock and roll. So, it seems like I really passed those. Is there a final check-me check? Golly. You're in front of the hotel, wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you, because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in, and he takes you for a ride. Wow, this city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplasticism museums,
suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them. But you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process. Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over sundaes.
Silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose. You have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes her face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Oh, dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, fuck. Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you golden blood. I thought it was a Zit. I did not think it was a sniper laser sight.
I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my moment-gram stories or something. This is not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kind of wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
So that was a fan of yours who just shot at me?
Yeah, I think so. Dang, huh? Sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice. Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You'd better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder, and you'll get to be cramped together. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times, the Elon Musk method. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. This is probably boldness.
Good idea.
April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan look like a studio apartment.
Sorry it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been?
Good. I like all the panels, and now I can cross survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. And it's been really nice getting closer to you.
Aw, thanks. I didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you?
No, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to touch on your butt. It's just so cramped in here.
You didn't touch my butt.
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind.
Can you get out of the car, please? I'd like to be alone with my friend here.
What? If I have to leave, why does Bozo get to stay?
It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers are actually on. You realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap this whole time. Sup? I love the smell of your detergent, by the way. What brand is it?
How long have you been... Wait, Vicky, is that you braiding my hair?
I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair. Your name isn't Vicky or April first. Get the fuck out of the car! So much grumbling and muffled swearing. 10 clowns crawl out of God knows where and leave.
Sorry about that. I rent this car with a group of other clowns. You know, like the astronomy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now. So if you actually had put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine.
Like those odds, you gain +2 fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose 2 charm. Last day of the con, like last hour, I would do a sweep through the merch hall to see if anyone's like selling stuff super cheap. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put your coin in. You put in a coin and get a real buff duck. Random. But cool. You put in another coin. You open the gacha and there's a letter. Please help us. We're buff ducks imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began, and you're already bored. You get another gacha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool. Take 2 charm. Later, you're in your hotel room getting ready for your first real date with Liam. He invited you to a fancy brewery. Greetings, matey. Ready to go to the eatery?
Wait, don't you mean the brewery? No, the Beetlery. It's an experimental restaurant that specializes in edible beetles, crickets, and other bugs. Bugs are the protein of the future, you know. Climate change has killed off all the cows and chickens. You'll be happy I've already prepared your palate. Okay, well, are you still down to drive us there? Actually, I have a better idea. I've rented a tandem bicycle for us. Think of it, us steering in sync, bonding over this city's criminal lack of bike lanes. Oh, how far away is this restaurant? A mere 10 miles. It'll give us plenty of time for a stimulating conversation. Note for the metric system users in the audience, 10 miles roughly equals way too many kilometers to cross on bike. Are you sure you want to bike that far? No offense, but you're not the most athletic person I know. Oh, don't worry. It's not a traditional tandem bicycle. It's closer to a motorcycle sidecar, where I sit on the chaise lounge attached to the side while you're pedaling. I'll boost your morale by reading some of my poems. Some of this is unpublished material, you lucky dog. It's a good thing Liam's sexy, because this is shaping up to be the worst date of your life. Still, there's gotta be something that can somehow make this romantic. What? The internet is vast. Surely someone's written fan fiction about this exact date scenario. Use it as a cheat sheet. There's one thing that can save any date, no matter how bad it's going. Mariachis. Good thing texting and biking isn't illegal. It takes the entire ride to the Beetlery, but you finally managed to find a thing about this exact situation. Robbie admired Patrick's lips, wrapped around a roasted millipede. With a smile, he slurped at the other end until their lips met. Hey, Liam, you want to go full Lady and the Tramp on this millipede with me? Sure, I thought you never asked. That was thrilling, Patrick said. But you know what gives me even more tingles down under? He grabbed a handful of ants and shoved them down his pants. The things you do for love. The characters are named Robert and Patrick, like Robert Patrick. The things you do for love. Unfortunately, they only carry live daddy long legs here, so you'll have to make do. Eddie, why did you just put a bunch of daddy long legs in your pants? More tingles down under for me. Are you having a nervous breakdown? Should I call someone? Who's your emergency contact? You are. Actually, you're the only responsible person I know. Oh. Aw. Oh, Pat, Robbie said lustily. He inserted a straw into the waistline of Patrick's pants. Maybe it's time for a little ant-eater roleplay. What the fuck is this? Hey, Liam, you want to do some daddy-eater roleplay? What the fuck is a daddy-eater? Why are you being so rude to me? Are you trying to recreate my old Pat Robbie thing? What? You wrote this? Well, yes. Sorry if the writing felt a bit juvenile, but I've always wanted to come to this place. I wanted to capture what a perfect date would look like. Oh, does that mean... Yes, Pity. I'm having the time of my life right now. Thank you. Liam gives you a long, deep kiss that tastes like bugs. Totally worth shoving bugs in your pants. You gain +2 creativity, but lose -2 fun. This one's much more focused on like the dates than the prior Monster Prom games. I mean, the third one's not even a dating sim; it's a road trip, like resource management thing. But Monster Camp and Monster Prom proper are just kind of more about the wacky situations, and then it ends on a date. This thing is, it's dim. What's going on here? None of them. Who will be your con love? I gotta go with the clown that came here for Clussy. And I guess I'm banging Liam. Let's check out your comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to pull the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh shit. Punching harder.
Punching Harder is a comic about a dangerous world infested with gun wolves. Only an organization known as the Slayers of Gun Wolves can keep them at bay. But in order to join their ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test, winning the fighting game tournament. The first part of the test challenges the young warriors to compliment everyone's hats. The second part of the test, a fighting tournament. It's always a fighting tournament. Duh. And so it's fucking Mad Libs. It was Mad Libs the entire time. You know, I didn't see it coming. I think about Mad Libs so rarely. Our brave hero Damien dreams of joining their ranks. All the odds are stacked against him, but he'll do his best, for he has a strong reason to join. To get laid. There's also Avery, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but her mysterious demeanor hides a dark past she carries in silence. She has a notebook filled with drawings of Damien kissing her on the mouth. I don't remember selecting that. In order to join, they will train under the tutelage of Coach, a powerful old man who retired from the organization years ago. Against all odds, he'll awaken the two warriors' dormant potential via the most unorthodox training. 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering. Will they pass the exam, or will they join the Slayers of Gun Wolves? Buy the fucking comic to find out. ETFL Comics. Oh my god. After they both... It's a whole thing. This is a whole thing. After they both managed to compliment everyone's hats, who could have predicted that Damien and Avery would face each other in the tournament finals? Looks like today I'm gonna take this to my secret technique, Kawaii Eyes Forever. I may owe you after you saved my life when we were majoring in biomedical engineering, but I won't hold back, you fuckface. Cool Shonen, chapter 20. Rivals turn friends, friends turn opponents, Damien or Avery, who will become a Slayer of Gun Wolves. On after party's approaching. I got an achievement, General Access. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite vampire dork to the con after party with you. Sorry, Kitty, but I'm going to have to decline. I'm busy this evening. You see, me and the others from the W&W group have decided to turn our little one-shot into a weekly campaign. I'd love to have you join us, if you're interested. Totally! Excellent. Your character was a highlight of the group. Normally I abhor shenanigans, but somehow, in my campaigns, yours felt appealing.
Au revoir.
The session starts tonight at 6. Don't be late. So, you ditched the after party to play board games with Liam. Did you really expect this to go any other way? However, when the game ended, one thing you didn't expect was for Liam to have sex with you? In front of the others? Oh, jeez.
Dang, you're a natural 20.
You're a natural 20. That's right. Having everyone's rapt attention on him as GM must have gotten him all hot and bothered. You're glad you two could share this experience playing games, rolling dice, processing Liam's trauma through the veneer of tabletop RPGs. But more than that, you're glad you got to fuck him in that Angelus costume. Time to cross that off the old bucket list. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to the con after party.
After party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April.
Nah, I put that phase behind me for now.
Well, that's good, because I really do like you.
Honk honk!
So how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk!
Yes! You did, old friend. The after party was great. The end of the night was even better.
Come here, you silly goose!
Yep. worth it. April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her balloon room. It was a sight to behold. In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, especially since this led this night of warm, balloony bliss. And soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April to the Clown Egg Registry. It was a tearful farewell. Honk honk. 34 I got secret endings right out the gate. 502 events, good lord. Oh, the end credits to these games always get me. They choose good music. I hope they choose it this time, or else there's gonna be little April on my face. Hong Kong. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days. We could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed. We ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave that all behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came truth that, to this day, we hold close in our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. It reminds us, even as the years go by, we will always be ready to start.
We will be forever like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other. When you're scared or lonely and the world won't help you, despite everything you've tried, you can call me always when you need me, my
Song by
friend.
Erica Lindbeck,
I'll be right there by your side.
So this was made for this, okay. Monster Camp, they used a song by the new Pornographers, which, I guess, and they walked that back in with the drum.
And we'll be forever. Don't be shy.
Oh, is the credits different based on the comic type I chose?
Like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other.
It's kind of fucked up that Zoe's like the main character at the end credits and I didn't see her at all. Thanks for playing. Ah. And thank you for watching, if you did. Maybe you're just watching a VOD, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we just want to do silly voices on a Saturday night. Nothing wrong with that. Just a sign of being alive. Unlocked shit. I can now call Sawyer. Fucking finally. I can call Bruce. I've unlocked a new outfit for April. Is it golf? Is it golf? New comic genre. Another new comic genre. A new blind box. Golly, there's like shit to unlock in this game. Hold on. I just want to see what the clown got on. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What the clown got on. Aw, it's a little carousel thing. That's cute as fuck. Mascots. Okay. What's leaving? It's probably the whatchamacallit outfit. Oh no, it's a fucking Bill Cosby sweater. That's funny. New outfits remain then yet. I didn't see many side characters. I guess some of them, yeah. Usually these games are like all about the side characters. Some of them you can even date. I hope I can date the snake with an 8-pack. That's a good gag. I didn't see... Oh, I did get benches. Oh, these are what benches are. I see. I follow now. I see. I follow. Now you can be the different peeps. Different heroes. I wonder if they have different dialogue. Alright. Well, maybe I'll play some of this more in the future, or maybe I'll just do it on my own time. I don't know. If this was cringe, don't let me know. And, if you liked it, do let me know. Good night. See you at the next con.